What's good, doers? You know what it is. You know what it isn't. It's your boy King with the 8 God. And this is my DDG Maybe It's Me review / my response to these hating, weird, annoying, dirty, disgusting, good for nothing, partially on type fans. You know? DDG Maybe It's Me album. I'm going to give an honest review. I know in the reaction video, I should not have gave it a 1 star. You know, that was pretty up of me, and I was wrong for that. I'll be honest with you. I was wrong for that. I was just a little frustrated. The project didn't live up to the expectations that I put it at. I probably didn't show that. I'm extremely confused as to why you guys saw animosity in the beginning of the project, like you guys keep saying, but hey, it is what it is, and I'm definitely gonna get into that.
Gotcha.
This is my first time taking him serious as an artist.
This is his first album, you would say?
I don't even know if it's his first album. My honest review, if I were to give it a 5-star review, 5 is Drake. You know, 5 is Drake. Nothing was the same. You understand? I will give this project at least an honest 2.5 stars. That's not bad. And I give it 2.5 stars. What I enjoyed the most about the project is, you know, I think he has a pretty good voice, a pretty good unique voice. He knows how to flow and be versatile and do different things. And the quality was really up to par. His cadences, you know, were pretty consistent. And I stated all of this during the reaction video, but you guys just failed to pay attention to anything I said positive and paid attention to, you know, the things I probably shouldn't have said. You know, they were positive. They were most definitely better off left unsaid. But regardless of all the takes that I gave throughout the project, I think I was being as honest and as, I wouldn't say genuine, I was being as honest as possible. I mean, the beat selection was amazing. All the beats had me moving. Even the I'm Geeking beat, you know, for some reason, DDG has good beats. And I'll leave it at that. Now, I would say I like the fact that there's 12 songs on the project, you know, instead of like 18, 25, then this guy would have been way in over his head, and you definitely would have got the most nasty reaction you have ever received ever in your life due to just frustration. It has nothing to do with hating DDG as a person. You have to understand what it's like being dragged through a project that's giving you nothing. You guys honestly don't understand that because a lot of you are just listening out of the support of how long you've been behind DDG and riding behind DDG, and I completely understand that. I am not mad at y'all at all for that. I would expect my fans, I don't like saying the word fans, I would expect doers to do the same for me. You know what I mean? In anything, in any endeavor that I decide to dig into in the future. I think DDG is a good artist. I think DDG is a good artist. I've said this before. Moonwalking in Calabasas, moonwalking on Calabasas, like, that's creative. That's interesting. That's fun to listen to. Like, whether it has substance or not, you know what I mean? That joint was groovy. I could run with that. I could sing that out loud. I could put people onto that. He got that song with Coil Ray. I think that song was amazing. This is definitely not my first time saying it on the internet as well. You know, DDG has his turn, has his time, but like, no, DDG has his songs, don't get me wrong, but I need DDG to give me songs by DDG. You know, I don't want DDG to latch on to the artist that's hot right now and pull out a, you know what I mean? I'm happy that he's pulling off hits. I'm happy that they're making it work, but like, I need DDG to do more so I can respect DDG as an artist. And Maybe It's Me did not do that for me. What I don't like about this project, one, is the duration of every single song. Once I dived into the project, you know, and he starts off slandering his girlfriend about some insecure shit. Hey, listen, I understand DDG's not the only rapper to get on the internet and, you know, talk about his girl in a relationship, and other rappers do the same thing and whatever the case may be. But you don't really see rappers take it. I'm not going to say DDG took it to like some extreme extent. No. But the situation is cringe. Regardless, I don't care. It is. It might not be cringe to you. It might not be cringe to this person. It might not be cringe to that person. But to me, it was cringe. It was my reaction video. And I'm telling you guys how I feel. That's cringe. It has nothing to do with hate. It has nothing to do with pockets. Yes, DDG blew up on YouTube. Yeah, he blew up on YouTube before me. And I'm not up off YouTube. It didn't happen for me yet. Oh, it's so easy for y'all to say that and make it seem like that's the reason why I don't like this project. That's pathetic. If his project is garbage, it's garbage. Was I jealous of Blade? Am I jealous of Haunted Mound? You know? You guys don't say I'm jealous of Haunted Mound. Why? Because those are rappers. But you guys say I'm jealous of DDG because he's a YouTuber. But you guys want me to take him serious as a rapper when he's a YouTuber. Coming to reaction, you know what I mean, thinking I'm hating because I'm giving my honest opinion and you don't like it. That's not my fault. His lyrics, like, for example, I stated during the reaction video that I think DDG should just, I feel like DDG should be doing features, hooks, or a verse. Maybe. I don't know. Depending on what he's talking about on the verse. I don't want to, depending on what he's talking about on the verse, maybe. But definitely he should come around, give some hooks, you know what I mean, use his influence to somewhat of an extent. But when it comes to a full body of work, nah. I think he's better off taking that route. Have your hits, have your accolades, and it just is what it is. But an album artist, a project artist is not DDG, in my opinion. A 9-song, 11-song, you know, album, EP, whatever you want to call it, mixtape with 5, 6 features, whatever, is not going to turn me into a listener. You know, I'd rather 5 songs by DDG that sound amazing. All right, let's get a couple more. You know, I need singles by DDG that lead me to respect him as an artist. With all due respect, I just haven't had any. I'm Geeking did not do that for me as well. Neither did the version with LaTyler. Neither did the version with NLE Choppa and Bia. Neither did the fast one, the slow one. None of them did it. And I'm going to get back to y'all because I'm going to prove to you guys that y'all did not cook at all. Lord Jesus, you guys are corny. I already explained that I did not enjoy the duration of all the songs. None of the lyrics necessarily moved me. I think his hooks and his cadence and melodies were extremely catchy behind some really well-produced beats. They were all really strong and everything was just there. And then as soon as he has the opportunity to start elaborating on something, it just goes nowhere every time. You know, it's like he comes down the court, feel me, shakes off the first defender. You would think he's about to drop it, you know what I mean? Pump fake, puts the 3 up, air balls right when the verse starts. Then the hook comes back, you know, and it's like he goes and gets his rebound, and then he comes back with another dry verse. You know, it's like textbook style rap. Hook, verse, hook, verse, hook, over it. A lot of the songs were really good up until he decided to put another verse on there and then add an extra hook full of just corny, cringy lyrics that sound good. You know, it sound good, but it's not good enough. As somebody reacting to a project, I think I'm allowed to say that. These are the only songs I think needed to be on this project, and it would have been somewhat solid and impressive. Famous, he could have had it on there. No matter how cringy it is, it's a real story, and it's actually true. You feel me? But it's cringy as hell. And I'm allowed to say that I would never sing this out loud or admit this to anybody. I don't care. Love for Sale, Rambo, Riz, Hard on Myself, definitely. That was a great track. You know, I'll give him respect where it's due. He kind of got on his Drake flow. I respect it. He was talking about stuff that was extremely relatable. Any man on the come up or that's trying to put people in a position can relate to stuff like that. I'm Geeking with LaTyler, and this summer, Rambo, Riz, Hard on Myself. I'm Geeking with LaTyler, and this summer. That would have made this a pretty decent EP, you know, give respect and credit where it's due. Either or, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I can give respect and credit where it's due regardless, right? Because it's nice and it's just the right thing to do to the next black man. I didn't take anything away from DDG. My words hold no weight over what's gonna happen. It's not gonna dictate the streams that DDG get. It's clearly not gonna change his fans' minds. Like, clearly, obviously. Now, I'm going to talk about your cringy comments. You can't make this up. I want you all to understand that you're all saying a whole lot of nothing. What's crazy is a lot of rappers now mumble and you can barely make out, but y'all would meat ride them and say they spitting or they can rap. I don't do that. As a matter of fact, I don't do that at all. If somebody's saying a whole lot of nothing, I'm gonna say that. They saying a whole lot of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here on this YouTube joint to be nobody's friend. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with you. Now, I don't discriminate people and hate on them as a person like a lot of these other YouTubers do, and I don't entertain like corny stuff and corny news or whatever the case may be that might separate me a lot from a lot of these other guys. But yeah, I don't do that at all. I don't even like, yeah, just shut up. Not gonna lie, y'all in too deep. Just listen to the song. And you know what? You know what? You might have a point. DDG, I gave him too much respect. I put him too high on a pedestal. You feel me? I thought the project was gonna come out the gates going crazy, being that he has some songs, a couple artists that were kind of all right. I'm like, hey, maybe this guy actually put something together, right? Wrong. I went and saw the Dash Radio interview, and really this project is just to back the I'm Geeking single. I don't really think it was meant to be like Project of the Year, EP of the Year, or whatever the case may be. It's just something that's supposed to push something that's already moving. And hey, I'm looking at these streams here, and I'm just going to be completely honest with you. They are not impressive at all in any way, shape, form, fashion. Hard on Myself being one of the best songs on the project with 53,000 streams. It's kind of pathetic. You know, it's pretty pathetic. That's pretty pathetic. None of these songs, like none of the new songs that came out on the album are over 100,000 streams. The first song, Famous, has over 100,000 streams, and it's more viral on the internet than it has streams. You know what I mean? On Spotify, like the virality of it on the internet isn't even affecting the streams on Spotify. Like people aren't even turning to listen to the project and hear what he even has to say. People just heard what he said and they're just like, oh, I ain't taking this guy serious. I think my words might actually dictate some of this shit right here, because this is looking a little low. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, I don't make the rules here. I'm not lying. Y'all can take this. Y'all can take a look at this for yourself. You know, this doesn't look like this right here. This doesn't look like this right here. I'm just gonna be real. TikTok boost. You know, somebody else's clout, more of other people's clout. DDG's talent. You know, somewhat of a push off controversy. You know, after the beef with Bruce and all the other stuff, didn't even do as well as the original beat. You know what I mean? The original beef, and a lot of people know that this song comes from the beef that was going on amongst them too, you know. So if you want to talk about it, TikTok and some beef. And he even admitted in the Dash Radio interview, I'll even play you guys a clip where he's talking about he only drops a song after he got controversy going on the internet, like it's 6ix9ine in 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like that tactic is very textbook and old school, and it's kind of as textbook as the methods and rhyme schemes that were going on throughout the entire project. This is why I say I did not like it and I was not impressed at all. There were a lot of other aspects that were kind of cool and showed me that DDG makes some music, but what he had to offer on this project specifically, because I have not heard the other ones, just not it. My bad. Never seen so much hate in my life. They only hate him because he's a YouTuber and he's killing it. Big time haters. You can tell this guy was enjoying Rambo. Then he realized he has to look for a negative. They're lame. The truth hurts sometimes, huh? I'm reacting to a project. Everything can't be good. Like, but you know, typical DDG fans. Now look, right? Boom. So now all of a sudden, the negativity from these dudes in here, no shame. And most of them are other black men. What a great example of how we feel about our own, especially when you two are in a different tax bracket than one another. Here you go, trying to make it seem like I don't like DDG's project because he got more money than me. You feel me? I just want to make it clear that, because a lot of people are trying to make it seem like, oh, there's something going on with my channel or me or my emotion, because that video has more comments than likes or whatever the case is. Listen, let's not be confused here. This is over 600 comments full of close to nothing. You know, zero constructive criticism. When you guys are calling me a hater with no facts at all, you're just saying I'm a hater because I don't like it. You're saying I'm a hater because I don't got more money than him, because he got more money than me, because I will never be as big of a YouTuber as him, and because it almost feels orchestrated, the comments. I don't want to think that at all. Because some people see directly through it. And I'm looking at all the other YouTubers. You guys are not calling specific YouTubers haters, and obviously it's because, you know, they're affiliated and they gave fake reactions to please, you know, their friend, you know, DDG over there, which is cool, and I understand and I respect that. You know, there's ain't nothing wrong with that, but pay attention to that person's chat. That chat was cooking them. Y'all don't got that hater word for a lot of people, only the small pups, and it's cool. Because at the end of the day, the project was still, you know, not as good as I expected it to be. I don't even think it's going to be a part of the conversation anywhere at all after next week. You know, it's not going to play a factor in this year's drops for the year. It's not going to play a factor in what happened in 2023 summer. I think people are just going to carry on and move on. The reactors got their reactions. The fans got their, you know, their dopamine off. What I like the most, cadence, melodies, and quality. What I hate the most, the lyrics, the topic, and the duration of every single song, and the length of the body of work. I think it was extremely unnecessary. Besides that, I think DDG possibly could pull off something else. He now knows what we don't want and what we do want. Bro on the bottom left tries his hardest to not give props, and when he gives the slightest props, he bashes him after. Glazers. Bro, one, you don't even know what you're talking about. You were orchestrated. This is why I feel like you were sent to say that, and you were orchestrated into saying that, because it's like, how do you not know that the guy on the bottom left is me? It's my channel. I started the video. One iffy verse. One iffy verse. One. You said there was one iffy verse on this project. You didn't listen to the project. I know you didn't. I know for a fact you didn't. You know? I now know. It's not even like I now know. And I also really don't care. You know what I mean? To hold back, to bite my tongue, to please a bunch of fans who, regardless of anything, no matter what I would have said, you guys just want me to like the project. That's it. You just want me to like it because y'all like it. Y'all don't want me to have anything bad to say. If I had everything good to say about the project, I'm just a glazer. If I critique the project, I'm a hater. If I'm a little too right, oh, I'm envious, jealous, hater, broke, this, that. Damn. Y'all too grown to be hating like that. Y'all know y'all like the music, especially Riz. That one of the best songs. You corny. Actually, just listen to DDG songs without considering that he is a YouTuber. It seems like people can't take his rap career seriously due to that fact. To prove that, fans waited many years for Uzi's Pink Tape, only for him to scream yeah the whole song, but because he is taken serious, nobody had the audacity to call that out. Stop hating. I'm here to let you know, brother, you did not cook. And I'm going to start by saying you called Uzi's Pink Tape a song. Let's start by that. You took anything out your behind and you just put it in your mouth and you spit it out in my comments. You embarrass yourself. I'm going to embarrass you right here in front of everybody. What does that mean, bro? Like, come on, man. Are you serious? You're comparing DDG's project to Lil Uzi Vert's Pink Tape, and then you called the Pink Tape a song? Get out of here. This guy has a point. You know, one fan shouldn't be able to come up with a less cringier version of your lyrics, you know, but it's true. I don't want to listen to a song with a grown ass man using the word penis. I just don't. It's just not, it's like I said, it's textbook, it's generic. It doesn't move me. I'm not singing that out loud. Y'all are upset about that. Y'all are mad about that. You guys are probably 14-year-old kids who would sing something like that out loud. I'm not. And that's the difference between you and me. You understand? Now, you guys are coming at my boys. You guys are coming at my doers. And you guys are trying to make it seem like there's some yes men. Now, let me tell you something. They're very new to the channel, as well as you guys are, right? So what you guys are witnessing going on in the reaction video is me leading them into the reaction thing. I'm orchestrating the reaction. You know, I'm questioning everyone. I'm getting the questions out of them because they're sort of new to this. And, you know, this is a group reaction thing. So, and I'm the one that's been doing this for a little while. So when you hear me say something first and then you hear them say something, hey, how about you watch our other reaction videos and see where one of them hates the entire project while we all like it, you know? And it has no, and it's a project that has nothing to do with DDG. Why don't you guys do your homework, do your digging, you know what I mean? But you guys, as a matter of fact, don't, please. I don't want you guys anywhere near my community. Y'all are just horrible. Y'all are horrible. My community would never even lie. My community wouldn't lie to me the way y'all lie to yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So just stay over there, please. This is the stuff you guys ignore. Y'all ignore this type of stuff right here. Hey, somebody has a brain here. Somebody has a brain here. I want you guys to pay attention to what's actually going on in these comments. Please, before anybody tries to create a narrative behind, you know, the analytics or the response to my reaction video. First of all, I wasn't even expecting this reaction video to have any type of traction because, like I said, I don't watch DDG. I didn't grow up off him. You know, I didn't even know he had a community like this at all. I woke up and I was just like, oh, this is a not so smart guy. I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. It was clear hate from the start. You made it clear. I just watched your little TJ one. Look at the difference in energy. Why do you think there was a difference in energy? Do you understand that we reacted to little TJ after DDG's project, tired, burnt out, high as hell? We should have hated that project and we should have had no tolerance for it. You know that, right? Do you know how bad DDG's project would have been after if we would have reacted to it after a full entire Lil TJ project? Lord Jesus. Like I said, DDG, maybe it's me, to the DDG community. I do apologize for saying certain things that were possibly just better off left unsaid for a reaction video. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to be myself. I apologize for hurting your feelings. It's not like I'm ever going to stop being myself. I'm never going to, and I'm not going to start biting my tongue, and y'all are not going to get me to do that at all. But if you feel some type of way, you know, my fault. You know what I mean? I hope you can cope. And I'll just leave it there when it comes to that. Project, though, no matter what comment, no matter what you guys have to say, I will advance it from 1 star to 2.5 stars. And I'm just going to leave it there. Get off my... Nah. Let me stop. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm petty as hell. Chill.